Tonight, Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers kicks off his week of hosting Jeopardy.
Celebrities have been taking turns at hosting since longtime host Alex Trebek died last year. Earlier today, Morning Rush anchor Sheba Russell spoke with Rodgers about his new temporary hosting gig.
Well, Aaron, thank you again for joining us today. We've really been looking forward to this interview. And I understand that you studied hard in preparation for this guest hosting gig on Jeopardy. What specifically did you do to get ready? And was it similar at all to getting prepared for an NFL game?
Well, I think there is some similarities for sure. To be able to execute as the host takes a lot of focus because you are in control of the game. You handle the contestants, going to clues, you throw to break, you come out of break, you do interviews, you respond to interview answers. You have to throw in some anecdotes every now and then. I mean, that what Alex was so great at. You have to be able to read and enunciate and know when the pauses are to make the clue flow the right way. So that's what I watched. I went back and watched a number of episodes. Netflix had some archived from the last couple of years. So I went back and watched those a number of times, not as a fan now, but as the host, and wrote down a ton of notes on what Alex would do. His affirmatives, how many different ways you can say that was a correct answer. I think that's what's important, to not have to say yes the entire time or correct or good. You're really trying to mix those answers up, how he threw it to the first break, how he came out of the first break, what kind of interview style that he used, how he threw it back to the board, how he went back to the second break, coming out of the second break to Daily Double, just little things that he would say that I really feel like made the game more relatable, whether it was talking about score updates in between rounds or talking about the possibility of a third place finisher getting enough money to be able to come to first place going in Double Jeopardy, whatever it might be. There's little things you can add to the game that Alex did so easily in his 35 years that I just wanted to kind of try and pick up and kind of lock into my muscle memory for my time.
Is there anything you learned from your time as a contestant on Celebrity Jeopardy 6 years ago, or anything that Alex Trebek said to you in the past that helped you prepare for this role?
Well, I think it was a lot of things. Alex, I got to meet him when I was there in 2015 on the show. And then later I was having some film work done, and the people who were putting together this footage asked if Alex would sit down and do an interview. And he did about an hour interview talking about me and sports and his life. And what I just learned from that, and then talking to so many crew members who have been lifers on the set, was just how important it is to just be present. Just be present in the job.
Such an exciting role and such an honor for everyone that has been filling in. I mean, ginormous shoes to fill. I don't even think you attempt to try to fill the shoes, J. Bell. You just go in, do your very best. It sounds like he's really done his homework, so I'm looking forward to it.
It certainly has. A lot of studying that he's gone in, and it'll be interesting to kind of watch how he kind of incorporates those things that he mentioned into his own time as guest host. So a lot of folks will be watching and hoping that he does a really great job.